Hello, and welcome back to Few and Far Between. We're excited to bring you a brand new tale adventure in the world of Exandria. My name is Ron Murphy, Dungeon Master, and around this small virtual table, we have.
Hey everybody, it's Bill, and I play Orgoth Skullcrusher.
Hey everybody, this is Jaiden, playing Lapis. That's it.
And that's it. It's just the three of us today. Um, Mira has left us for a little bit at least. She has a new job, and she will always be in our hearts. But anyway, Jamie's not here this week. But we've got the three of us, and we've got a very interesting situation going on in the Feywild in Sweettooth. Anything we need to talk about before we start up?
Just I
Go
just want
ahead.
to let the audience know that I am recovering through COVID, so I might start dying a little bit here and there, but other than that, I'm good.
Yay! I'm glad you're feeling a little bit better at least. Are you tasting food yet? No. Oh no.
It's got to be very very strong flavors for me to even comprehend it right
That is the
now.
worst. Oh, I'm so sorry. But well, anyway, if everyone is ready, let's begin today's episode of Few and Far Between, episode 140, Unseelie You Later. Haha. Last time, you ventured into the chocolate mine beneath Sweettooth, the scent of powdered cocoa heavy in the air. Seeing children wielding pickaxes and knocking huge chunks of chocolate out of the walls, Voka ran ahead, shouting for his sister Zale. A young Galeb Dur named Freckles rolled up to him, telling him that Voka was his best friend and that he knew where Zale was. As the rest of you entered the central chamber, a Fey dragon called a witch kite descended from the darkness above and attacked. The dragon had unusual abilities and was able to charm North momentarily into performing a sneak attack on Orgoth. Eventually, you wore the dragon down, defeating it, and reunited Zale with her brother, Voka. After bringing the rescued children to the surface, you heard an eerie singing sound coming from the large mystical oak at the center of the frozen lake. After Laphus sent the children away on the back of her feather token rock, you entered the trunk of the tree and found yourselves in a very dark place, lit only by a strange swirling portal floating behind the woman who had kidnapped Zale in the first place. Anica Darkfire was her name. An ancient voice belonging to a demon named Zublex emanated from the portal, telling Voka that he was of his family, and that since she was no longer hidden behind the divine gate of Exandria, he could force Voka to return to him in the abyss. Voka refused, and the Lord of Slimes and Oozes sent out a wave of energy that kept Voka from being able to hold himself together. So he fell to pieces onto the floor. Jubilex ordered Duskfire to bring his lost offspring back to him, closing the Omen Path and leaving the favorite few to face Anica Duskfire. So this Fae, she has she's the token I've got is just basically kind of a tiefling, but she has elongated features. Her face is just a little bit too long. Her eyes are just a little bit too wide. Long fingers, and she's holding this purple lantern. And the path, the Omen Path, the portal behind her, was glowing incredibly dark red, swirling with evil energy, but is currently dark right now. But the portal is still there. Anica looks at you. If you leave the Prince of Nothing to me, I will let you live alive. You may leave here in peace.
Ron, the map is so beautiful. You should put it up
Thank you.
in the in our
Thank you.
gameplay
Yes.
screen because it is creepy cool.
It is creepy cool.
Look, whatever, Annis Duskfire. I've had enough of people that I know and like a lot getting just taken away down here. First there was Greta, now Voka.
That's just two people, Orgoth.
Yeah, well, there's only three of us left. That's a lot. That's like 40%. or something, I think.
She looks at each of you. North, you notice, has kind of faded into stealthing in the shadows and is very just kind of like ready to do anything at a moment's notice. But we'll be Jaegering North today. So, um, however, Anise Duskfire looks at each of you and says, let me take what is my master's. And we can be done with this, and you can be free to go about whatever you like.
What do you mean, what is your master's? You mean Voka? Voka's an individual person, not someone's property.
That collection and points to the big blob of just like meat on the floor, like meat and goo. Like that is the offspring of my master Jublex. And it belongs to him. He has ordered me to take it. And she says, looking at each of you, if you thought that dragon back in Ancarel, who called himself a dragon, was my master, you are sorely mistaken. He is just a partner of mine. No more, no less.
Dr. Agon.
Dr. Agon, yes. Looks over at you, Laphus, and she says, and suddenly the portal behind her shifts, and it kind of shows her for a moment, Anise, and suddenly she shifts, and then suddenly she's you.
Oh, don't do that, girl. You cannot make it work.
I can hear your thoughts. I can feel what you want. I know what you want.
Fun fact, I hardly feel.
There's an
As
emptiness.
for me, though, I really think you should bring Voka back, for your own sake. We're already going after that guy. Don't make us go after you. Especially Orgoth. Orgoth will punch the shit out of you.
He can try. And suddenly her form shapes, and suddenly she takes the form, it grows, and takes the form of Orgoth. Ew. Speaking of...
Look, this won't be the first time I've beaten myself. Wait, that doesn't sound right. Look, I have. You can assume whatever trickery you want, but Voka's not going anywhere Voka doesn't want to go, and Voka already made it pretty clear he didn't want to go with giant slimy meat man.
Even if I could change Voka back, I cannot. My lord and master, Jublex, willed it. And until Voka returns to the abyss and returns to him, he will not be able to regain his form.
Laphus is going to head over to where the parts of Meat Voka are, and is going to pick up their things.
Yeah.
And then pick up I'm gonna assume a small piece of Voka that has maybe an eyeball or something.
Uh-huh.
And just looks at it.
It twitches a little bit as in your hand. It's definitely alive.
And then I look back over to Zale, who I'm assuming is still not looking.
No, Zale's was Zale
yeah, Zale was attached to me a little bit.
Yeah, her head is kind of right in your in your stomach, basically, just kind of definitely you feel hot tears. Actually, if you could feel, you'd feel hot tears. So.
It feels moist. And she's going to gently put more flesh over the eye to kind of simulate it closing it.
Yeah.
And putting it down.
Mm-hmm.
Before, kind of whispering, "We'll take her home." You find a way to get better. Orgoth, it's important that we do get your friend Voka back. I'm sure that, it's going to suck ass because not only do we have Wilvin to try and bring back, but we now have Voka. But at the moment, I'm pretty sure that getting his sister out of here is way more important at the moment. We can't start a fight, not with this kid here.
Up above, like the chamber you're in, it's starting to light up a little bit more. Instead, before it felt like it was just in darkness with just the light of the portal illuminated, hovering there in the darkness. But as the portal's energy has like waned, you're more in a chamber. You see vines and thorny vines coming out of the thick earthen walls. You do see bits of broken candy cane, and like chocolate pudding dripping down the wall in big, long, messy streaks. And you see two exits from the room, one to the north and one to the west. So,
Portal behind her. That
yes.
one, is that the one that takes them to the abyss, or is that
it was Jublex was speaking through it.
Oh, okay.
But it's not active
It's
now?
not. It's not. The energy is still there, but it's not glowing like it once was. No. The Fae looks at each of you, kind of steps down steps, getting closer. You'll take poor Voka to the abyss for me? That sounds like a lovely trip to me.
Oh no, you would do that. You pick up Voka. We're not doing that for you. We're taking this kid home.
And then
Well, wait. When does Voka have to be delivered?
And
that
the
thing
portal's right there. Why can't you just toss him in there?
The portal changes. I don't have control over it. It only opens when my lord wishes it.
So how are you gonna get Voka there? Just like wait until he calls again
And
or
then
something?
Suddenly, from the north and from the GM, change layer token. From the north and to the west, suddenly you hear this gloop, shloop, and then suddenly these balls of just dark black goo and slime start rolling closer and closer to you.
None of this makes sense, Orgoth. The portal was literally open. He could have gotten Voka at any time, and instead he's trying to make other people do dirty work, so...
Okay, look, I mean, we could take Voka. I've got a way we could take Voka right now. Yeah, sure. Oh, we'll deliver Voka. And Orgoth's gonna, like, fast as hell, like, open up the portable hole.
Okay.
And, assuming we can get out of here in 10 minutes, is gonna like scoop Voka into the hole.
Okay. Like,
and then
yeah,
and then close
make
the hole.
make a medicine check.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is a 19.
Okay. You're not sure that Voka needs oxygen currently. It's like the flesh is moving and twitching, but you're not entirely sure.
Okay. I have a long-term plan, but
Yeah.
first we have to get the short-term plan, which is to not be here.
Okay.
But to take Voka.
Let's go ahead and roll initiative then.
Oh, look at this roll.
What the
Also,
hell?
This fucking god, of course, is doing everything he can to go through the most roundabout way to do this
That's
thing.
what gods do. Let's see. Hide character. Sorry. Save. Run encounter. Let's see. North. Somebody roll for north for me. Just a 20 for north.
Okay. 16.
16. Oh god, 23. Laphus.
I got an 11.
11. Orgoth.
I got a 19 total.
19. Nice. Okay. That sucked for them. Okay. North is going to... North goes first. North is going to fire at the imposter from the shadows, which is a sneak attack. And that will hit. Can somebody roll 66 for me?
Oh, I have 66 right here.
Great. Awesome.
I roll damn, Bill. 8, 10, 12, 16, 19.
Okay.
Predominantly using my three beer dice.
Oh, nice. I love those dice.
Yeah, there's
Okay.
three different beers.
Okay.
That's cool.
And North is going to adjust and hide on their bonus action. Okay. Orgoth, your turn.
So who did North shoot?
It's basically trying to like make the attack the Fae. Duskfire.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
so here. Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
That portal's not doing anything. That's too bad.
Could have kicked her in there.
That's exactly what I was gonna do. But it
It's
doesn't.
still
But
make an Arcana check, both of you.
Okay.
25.
9. It's swirly.
It's swirly. Lapis, it's still, even though it's like looks like it's a little powered down, it has a lot of arcane energy wrapped up in its being.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that it's active.
No, it just means it might be dangerous to touch.
Oh. No, Orgoth. Do it. Kick her in.
Okay. 5, 10. I'm going to leave the spear where it is. We're going old school, hand to hand, baby.
Okay.
I will.
Just stay back.
Start.
Stay back.
I'm going to use a bonus action to feint. To do a feint.
Uh-huh.
So I'm gonna look like I'm gonna like come in and looks like I'm gonna like pile drive.
Right.
her.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
As I do that, I instead like come up short intentionally and just throw a big ass shoulder at her instead. So that'll be my first attack. And that is going to be a 19 to hit.
That does hit, yes.
Okay, so I'm going to do unarmed. Let's go, baby.
Okay.
1d8 plus another 1d8. So she's going to take 7 12 plus 6 18 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and use Crusher to move her 5 feet.
Okay.
That's just because I just do that once per turn.
Hit back towards the
So I'll move
Okay.
her towards the 5 feet towards the thing.
Okay.
Then I'll step up and follow, and then I'm going to do another attack, which is at advantage because my feint worked. Which is good. That's a natchy 20,
Oh
baby.
my
Let's
god,
go.
yes. Okay, okay.
That's that. I will on that I will use my, do I have any left? Oh, I got level 1 spell slots. I'm gonna also divine smite her in the
Okay.
process.
Okay.
So that'll be a D8 for that. 2D8 for the smite. Those are different damage though.
All the dice.
And she's gonna need to make a let me see, superiority die. She's gonna need to make a, where is it? Because I think my number's higher in my actual character sheet than it is on my cheat sheet. Feats and traits. Attack. She needs to make a DC 17 strength save as well.
Okay. That's a 5. That's a fail.
Nice.
Okay.
So she's gonna take another 7 plus 6, another 13 points of bludgeoning.
Excellent.
On top of that, she's
Yes.
gonna, oops, I rolled the wrong die. That's a 10, not an 8. Another Jesus Christ, 16 points of radiant. I rolled 2 8s. This is all doubled.
Is this is the bludgeoning damage, is that magical?
Oh wait, so hang on. Yeah, because I've got the ring.
Excellent.
I've got
Double checking.
Rings. Oh wait, and this is a critical hit. So sorry. Add another 1 point of bludgeoning, please.
God damn it. Okay.
And another 13 points of radiant.
God damn. I think you did like 70 points so far or something. It was like ridiculous amount.
And you can by using my where are you? By using my pushing attack, which she failed to save on,
Yes.
she goes another 15 feet. So through the portal.
Okay.
Into the portal, whatever.
Okay. It's funny that I had you roll 66 before. She hits the portal and it flings her across the room to the west. As like there's a flash, lights up the room, and she just screams and gets shot all the way over here. Can you roll 66 points of damage for me?
So she like bounces off of it?
Yeah. It's basically the energy is kind of like, whoom.
Access denied.
That is 6, 12, 14, 16, 21, and the 24 points of whatever that kind of damage is.
Okay, 24. Okay. Anything else, Orgoth?
Nope.
Okay.
I don't think so, because I've I didn't do that. No, because I've already used all my other stuff in the dragon fight. Nope, that's it.
Okay. Laphus, your turn.
Oh wow.
I just go, she didn't go through. I'll just yell that at Laphus.
I know, I planned on that. How badly does she look right now?
Make a medicine check.
That's my medicine. That's 17.
Okay. She looks pretty hurt. Like pretty hurt, like more than halfway.
Damn. Orgoth. Yeah. Looking at the kid, still like against her, she's going to try to find a way to like hit this bitch with some with a lightning bolt.
Okay.
Making sure that Zale like still doesn't see the fucking carnage that's going on behind.
Yeah.
So she's like awkwardly like shifting her body an inch, like trying to make the constellations that she normally does for lightning bolt while shielding this kid.
It does like the Death Star thing where like the constellations are around Zale and suddenly they come together to Nice.
So she needs to do a deck save.
Okay. This is natural 20.
Dang, but she still takes half.
Yeah.
Oh, hey now, that's not okay. No way that you're getting away from my friend Laphus because you are a trashy bitch. That's my last spell slot for Silvery Barbs.
Yeah, Silvery Barb's getting banned in all campaigns after this forever and ever. Amen.
Hey, just because it's not a cantrip.
Oh my God.
That would just be jacked. And I'll give Laphus the advantage.
Okay. It's still a 21.
Damn.
Yeah, her dex is a +9 for the save.
Still takes half though.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. How many do? 6. All right. No, 10. All right. How many more? I still need to find my tiny little thing of D6 dice.
It didn't matter anyway, Ron. Just I just burned my last spell slot.
It's fine.
You can look at it that way.
Yeah.
That's half of 30. Well,
half of 30. 15. Okay. She screams, furious, because she's prone on the ground too. So it's like basically just kind of like scorches her on the ground. Anything else, Laphus?
I'll probably move back over here because I have the kid.
Yes. Okay. Her turn. She looks at all of you and says, "Do not tempt his wrath so. Give me Voka. Give me the Prince of Nothing."
I thought you wanted us to deliver him.
You are fucking with me. And she, okay, as a bonus action, she tosses North and North's just there hidden. This will affect him. Takes a potion out of her belt and tosses it over there. That is just on the floor. It's kind of a general attack. It hits, and suddenly this gas cloud envelops North and Laphus. I need you both to make a wisdom saving throw.
Orgoth, if you want to make that wisdom save throw for
Yeah.
Oh yeah, sure. In classic North fashion, I rolled a 2.
Okay.
Wisdom saving throw.
That
wisdom, that is a 26.
Okay. So roll a 4-sided die for me, Orgoth.
2.
What do you get? Oh, 2. 2. Okay, I thought you said boo. I thought you said like
onomatopoeia. Boo. Happy Halloween.
2.
Boo.
Suddenly, you see Laphus, like her form start to shift for a second, and then suddenly it solidifies back into Laphus. North is not so lucky, and you see her body become like shrink down, and a green frog kind of pops out. And
did North just turn into a frog?
North just turned into a frog, yeah.
What is it with like this group and frogs lately? This is just not.
I don't know. Just gonna grab North Frog.
And
scoop him up.
Boop. Let's see, whoops, that's where the and then she runs the fuck away, runs past like the slime balls that are rolling down the passageway on either side, and she'll get, yeah, that far. Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That's all as far as they can go. This one can get up to Laphus. And these are not gelatinous cubes, but they have kind of similar stats. It's going to make a pseudopod attack. Its skin is not less jelly. It's more like hardened, blackened kind of material. That is 17 to hit you.
Yeah, it does hit.
Okay. And you take 12 points of acid damage.
Okay.
Okay. And the other one could not get that far up. It is top of the round. North is a
frog.
Okay. I'm gonna I rolled a 2 for her. Yeah, she did not save. Okay.
I should roll for North next time.
I'll remember that next time. Orgoth.
Okay, so I've got Voka bits in the portable hole.
Mm-hmm.
Laphus has why can't I remember her name? That's her sister. Zale.
Yes.
And North is a frog. Okay. Perfect. Just like we planned. 5. Can I go past that thing?
Yeah. It's all rough terrain, and it's kind of like this is a lower area, and the stuff around is a little bit higher up.
Is North on the ground?
North is on the ground. Yes.
Okay, I'll go here and I'll interact with object and grab
North. Awesome.
Grab North, and I'll be like, okay, Laphus, time to go. And I'm gonna go here. Would that to make an attack of opportunity against me?
I don't think it can. I don't know if it can. It's slow moving. No, it cannot. Cannot take reactions. However, as you're like Laphus, I'm glad I didn't say this to Laphus because she couldn't have smelled it anyway. But as you're getting close to it, it smells like earth and chocolate. The slime ball.
Before I step away from it, then.
Yeah.
And I as I'm scooping up Froggy North, and I smell that.
Yeah.
I want to look at this thing. Can I actually see in it?
The skin is a lot darker and it's like dirtier than it's like a slime ball got like rolled up dust and mud and dirt.
So it's not as translucent.
It's not as translucent.
Gelatinous cube.
But I'll give you a perception check anyway.
I would like to take a perception check. That is a 14.
Okay.
Perception.
You do.
Oh, sorry, 16.
16. Okay, with the 16, you do see a little slice of metal poking out of one side of it with a pink edge stained onto
God damn it. Orgoth's just about to, I think he takes another step because he was about to run, right?
Yeah.
And he says, ooh, I'm behind North there. That's okay. And he takes another step as he picks up North. He's about to run. He's about to say Laphus, we gotta go. Damn it. I think Greta's in there. And Orgoth's just get, and he's just gotta now, he stops and he's out of charges with the ring. So I've got to actually hit this thing.
Okay.
Worse damage. So he's gonna start, he's gonna, my intent, I'm gonna grapple.
Okay. The rules for gelatinous cube, you can take an action to pull a creature or an object out of the cube. It requires a successful strength check. And you take
so I'm gonna grab
and you take damage doing it.
Okay. Yeah, that was what I was gonna try to do, was grapple and then try to rip it apart, basically. But yeah, if I see that, then that's what I'll do. I'll take
the DC is higher because the skin is not just jelly. So
that's okay.
Yeah.
I'm making an athletics check. Strength,
This
athletics?
just a straight strength check.
Oh, so not athletics. Strength.
Yeah, just
straight
strength. Yeah, the rules, the 2014 rules are strength check. Yeah, for the monster.
I've a 19 plus 9
Oh,
for a
easily.
28.
You do take. Give me a second.
Oh, I'll take it.
Only 8 points of acid damage as you like reach in, and you can feel the axe, and you feel a hand attached to the axe, and it's like like vibrating like in anger.
It's furiously.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. Ow, 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 ow. And I'm. Is there any? Is it just the axe? Is there?
No,
what's
it's you pull the axe and the arm out, and Greta comes out.
Oh, good. Oh, God. All right. How does she look?
Delirious, hurt pretty badly.
Okay. Okay, that was most of my move and my action. I probably can't move any further because I had to get through rough terrain to get there. What else I can do? Yeah. Oh, I have a bonus action left. Boy, oh boy. Sorry, everybody. Didn't expect this. This is so good.
You gotta save your future ex-girlfriend.
That's right. My friend. Maybe my friend, my hopeful friend. I don't know, but I don't know what she is to me other than super cool. That is. When can I do that? Is that an action? Oh, that's a bonus action. Sweet. Does she just look injured, or does she look?
She
like
looks like
something's
she couldn't
affecting her?
breathe. Like she was like when you pull her out, she like breathe, like starts being able to breathe. She's probably been in there. You know how like it's been a while. It's been a bit. She's been
Okay. Yeah. So she
Yeah.
was just okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to then, with my bonus action, use my last 5 points in my healing pool, and I'll lay on hands
Okay.
and give her 5 points,
Got it. Okay.
and be like, all
Okay. Well, we're gonna get the hell out of here now. Shit, Lapis, fry that thing.
Okay.
Orgoth's
And
done.
Lapus's turn.
He's got a frog in one hand and a Greta over his shoulder.
All right, and where did you say the exits were?
When you appeared, you just kind of like appeared in the darkness here. But you see an exit from the room up this little staircase here, and there, Anise ran this way. I know it's pronounced Anis. I keep saying Anise for some reason because it rhymes with Anise. Anis Dustfire went off this direction to the west.
Okay. Probably going to, because I still have the kid with me. Can I Misty Step and then do a spell, or can I only do one?
Misty Step is a bonus action, but is it are you casting a spell? Is it like you can do a cantrip? You can cast a spell if the other spell is like a cantrip or something like that. I have to read.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I won't be able to do much. That's fine though. Because it's literally right next to me. I'm gonna do Shocking Grasp at this thing that's right in front of me.
Okay.
That's gonna be a 26 to hit.
You beat its AC of 6.
Oh, that's nice.
Yes.
It's 3d8. It takes. Oh no, that's not a d8. That's a different ass die. Ooh, that's not too bad. That's a 20.
Okay.
lightning damage.
Okay.
And then I'm going to Misty Step. With Zale in my arms.
Okay.
Over here.
Boom.
And then going to move an extra 30 feet.
Okay. Let's see. The passageway continues to the northeast, and like you can see the a pathway going a little pathway to the west, and then it turns south, and you can actually hear something coming from the center of this complex of chambers, and it's this rough voice. Zale! Zale! Where are you? It's the Galabdur Freckles.
I put that fucking kid on the rock.
And Zale was not on the rock, so he jumped off. So Zale's my best
loyal
friend.
Friend. Yeah, oh my god, what a good little buddy.
Yeah. So anything else?
No, that was my action, bonus action, and my movement.
Okay. Let's see. Annis runs a little bit and then casts a spell, and you just hear this cackling. And you hear a boom as she disappears and teleports the fuck out of there. So she's gone. Let me zoom this out a little bit. Okay.
I do appreciate your check and range there, Lapis.
Yeah.
Like, where are you?
Yeah.
Oh, gate.
Because I don't know if I could have counterspelled that, and because I don't know if I can see her or not.
Yeah, it's kind of like, yeah, I didn't draw in the lighting lines for this, but it's kind of like it's like underground, underneath the tree where the roots are growing in big chunks, giant chunks around, so you can like go around them and put things like that. But and the area you're on is a little bit above the center area where there's an exit. And where is Orgoth? Where's Orgoth?
I'm here under north.
Got it. Okay. The other jelly blob is going to roll over to you.
Jelly blob.
Right there. And each one is going to attack you with a pseudopod. That is a 23.
That'll hit.
And the second one is a 15.
That will miss.
4. 5. 15 points of acid damage. And north. So, do you want to roll for north now?
Yeah, go ahead, Jaiden. What do you need us to roll, Ron? A d20?
A d20, yeah. It's a wisdom save.
Oh yeah, I should do it.
Yeah.
Okay. Damn it. That's a 10 on the die.
Still, the DC is a 16. North is still a frog.
What's North's?
It's on brand.
What's
on brand
North's-
for north.
Yeah, what is North's wisdom save?
It is a plus. It wasn't that much. Let me pull it up. Plus 3.
Okay, so we need to roll a 13.
Okay. And Orgoth, your turn.
Okay, we're out of here. 5,
Is that a withdrawal?
10, 15. Yep.
Okay, they can't take reactions anyway, so yeah.
Right. 25, 30. And then I'm going to dash. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. All right.
Okay.
I have moved and used my bonus action to dash.
Okay. I'm going to go out of combat here because they cannot 15 feet like is their move pretty much. They can't really catch up. So you manage to get your way all the way around the pathways, and you get to a staircase going up the main trunk of the tree, and you come out onto the island, and that's in the
Or we take
middle.
the little guy with us?
Come on, come on, come on, come on. We've got Zale. Come on.
Zale, it's okay, it's okay. And Zale's kind of crying, and like, no, it's not, no, it's not, no, it's not. And the little rocky guy with the spotted rock kind of gives Zale a hug. It's like, I'll give you a back, come, back ride, come on back. And Zale, he's like takes Zale away from you, Lapis, and puts him on his back and carries him as you're running.
Oh, what's in there? Laps is like, what's in here? Is that the doorway?
That's the stairwell going
Oh, okay.
right there. So you are outside now. We're out of combat. Yay. Outside, once you get to let me get to that map actually. I'm gonna pull you over there real quick. Sweettooth Village. The Circle of Death. Oh my god. Okay. You are currently, let me focus ping. Let's see, ping everyone there. And focus ping there. That's where you come out, right there.
Okay.
So you want to put your tokens there. Across the way, close to where here, you see four children, actually four, because the fifth one got turned into a banshee. The fourth one, so there's four children, and they're a little bit younger than the ones you saw in the mine, and they're kind of looking over at you. They kind of wave, like, "What happened? We were dealing with the cotton candy, and we heard shouts, and a big bird flew by the window."
Oh yeah, the bird would have came back by now.
Yeah, the bird. Yeah, definitely. It does not take long at all. Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
So she's going to tell the kid, "Get Zale on the fucking rock. You get on the rock. Even though you guys are best friends, tough titties. Zale's got to go home."
She said a bad word.
What about those other little kids? Should we take them? We should get them on the rock too, right? Like the little kid.
And Orgoth's putting, while
Yeah.
he's saying that, he's throwing out the portable hole because he's got to
Yeah.
get back in there.
Yeah. The kid, you put the other little kids on the rock. You see Freckles is like, "I don't want to leave Zale. I need to protect her."
Yeah,
Zale
you're going.
has-
You're going.
Yeah, your guys are gonna go now, but
Okay,
you're gonna
okay.
have to say goodbye
Okay.
eventually.
Okay.
Orgoth's going to jump in the hole.
Okay.
I have, because I bought when we were from the way back forever for me now, because it was before before I left. But from at the magic shop, I had purchased a chest of preservation.
Okay.
This common wondrous item has the following magical property. Food and other perishable items do not age or decay while inside it, which I will argue is basically Voka right now. Because she's kind of alive, but she's like, and it's 2.5 feet long and 1.5 feet wide and 1 foot tall. So I'm going to put Voka in the chest of preservation.
Okay.
And hope on the belief that that's going to like keep her safe.
Okay.
And I'm gonna I'm gonna check to see. I'll do a medicine check or something real quick if I can to see if I think she's actually breathing. You said maybe she needs to.
She's
maybe not.
moving and kind of like for Greta. She looked like she was like barely breathing. Like she was like basically like very close to like starting to like have to make death saving throws.
Right, Greta was right.
Greta was,
But Voka, I'm checking to see if I think Voka.
Got it.
Voka mass because I'm kind of thinking because Voka's
This,
just
from a medicine point of
incorporated
view, this
meat.
is very far away, like very beyond what
Yeah,
you could
yeah,
know.
yeah.
But
Okay,
the I mean, you think you see a mouth that's breathing. It's like all the body parts are there, but it's like,
right.
yeah,
Well, I think Orgoth's just gonna believe that Voka's gonna be okay in there, and
okay,
then he's gonna check again in a little while. But he's gonna
okay,
put Voka in the chest of preservation
okay, okay.
because he knows it's supposed to like basically anything that's in there doesn't age
Got it.
or anything.
Okay.
So that's his belief.
Lapis, are you sending the rock off, or are you all traveling on the rock together?
We're all traveling on the rock. It'll
Okay.
be faster that way.
Faster that way.
Okay.
You get onto the rock. You get the you get the stuff. Also, I'm just for when he turned to goo, like any kind of belongings just kind of fell away, and also you would have been smart enough to kind of like, because he has a multi-dimensional objects, so you wouldn't have like put things into other
Oh
things.
no, yeah,
So
I said specifically that I grabbed Voka's stuff.
yeah, awesome,
Yeah.
cool, awesome, cool. And you get onto the rock, and he's like, vroom, 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 lifting into the air, leaving the horrors of Sweettooth Village behind. Behind you, you see, to the southwest, there's this giant spider kind of climbs to the top of the tree and looking out at you as you start to fly away. And you start, um, it's kind of strange. Like, in the area you are, there is, once you get above the village, it's almost like you look back and then suddenly it's gone. Like Sweettooth Village is completely vanished from view, and you just see nothing but thick trees below. And you fly. Um, the rock seems to know where to go because it took the children there. And you fly maybe about 30, 40 minutes. And suddenly, you're about maybe 10 minutes away from the village. And you look back, and there is this strange looking candy beast, and atop it is this green skinned witch that you never ran into in the village because you didn't go that far to the east. And she's flying like, "Give me back the children! Give me back the children!"
And it's flying at us?
Yeah, like it's a strange candy gummy beast that looks like kind of a pterodactyl, and its gummy wings are kind of flapping, keeping it into the air. It's way out of range, but you can hear the woman who looks like Witch Hazel from the Looney Tunes.
Oh my gosh. Fucking love her.
Yeah. Like, give me back the children! They're mine! They're mine! And you hear, like, Orgoth, you kind of hear Greta's like, "I'm gonna punch that bitch in the face." Groaning.
Oh, wait, we'll come back for face punching. I'm totally down with face punching, but right now we need to get these kids to safety, which I know is very important to you.
You fly and you land. Where are you going to land? Are you going to land the rock right in the middle of the town?
Or
are you
probably
going to?
like
Yeah.
right up.
Yeah. Like you look, and the town guard had the front doors open, and the kids were inside because the rock just landed outside the village and when it shot at. But when you're in control, Lapis, it lands right in the middle of the street and just gives out, and you just hear like everybody screaming like, "Ah, what's going on?" And the kids are back. The children are back.
And she's going to immediately be like, get off.
And the children get off. Freckles does not want to go, but you see like two rocky parents, like rock people, down on the ground, looking up at Freckles.
Get off, kid. Get off.
Let me say goodbye to my friend. She's my friend. You were there for me. Thank you so much. You were my first, and you're my best friend. And they just hug in tears. And write to me, write to me. And they're doing the whole like kids like I don't know where to send it, but I'll write to you. And he like turns into a little like what are the Zelda people like the
Oh, the Gorons.
Gorons like turn into a ball and it's like
Yeah.
roll. Yeah. It just bounces and rolls off the rock.
Laphus is going to look over at Orgoth and just, are we going to kill that witch? Or are we just going to leave her? Or
The witch is circling outside of the
I mean, you know, I don't have a lot of magic left, but I've always got these. Though I don't know how well Greta's doing, and
Is Greta still like
she's like she's mumbling
with us, or did
like,
she jump off with the kids? Yeah,
I think she's pretty messed up.
yeah.
I don't know if I mean, you and I could do it, but that seems a little anticlimactic for, the guardian of the destroyer of Sweettooth or whatever.
Scourge.
Scourge, the scourge
I'm
of
the
Sweettooth.
scourge of Sweet.
The scourge. I'm sorry. I did not mean to mispronounce your title. I know
it feels a little bit more
important.
anticlimactic to let her have a nap while this bitch up here is kind of circling the village.
All right. Well, look. Fuck it. Let's do it.
Orgoth's gonna hand Greta a greater healing potion.
Like bloom. Okay.
Let me just get that out of my inventory and
She her eyes pop open and you just see like the red tinged red with fury. And she sits
go.
up.
Has North turned it all back into a person?
It was a minute, like it's on the trip.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
it lasts a minute. So
All right. So North is back, and we were just like, we could just shoot her out and like let gravity take,
that also was a possibility, like in the thing for the stat block for the monster. Like if you stomp them to 0 hit points, they come back. So
Yeah,
Nice.
so let's kick her off
right.
and let gravity work.
Let's do it.
She's gonna have the rock fly up and immediately like head towards the witch.
As you're flying up toward the witch, and the witch still riding that gummy creature, a bluebird comes and lands on your shoulder, Laphus,
The fuck?
and tweets at you.
I can't speak to you. We're in the middle of something here.
And she just kind of like puts a wing to her beak, like shh, and kind of like hops down and kind of hides in the rock's feathers.
What? Okay.
And you get up to Witch Hazel, and she's like, Holda, I can't believe she's still around. The number of times I have put that bitch into the ground, and she always comes back. The village always brings her back.
But how does the village bring her back?
The village changes forms, and it always comes back. It always comes back. And you see her like gripping the hilts of her axe. She has like these throwing axes. She's ready to like really just go to town. If you get me above that creature, I can jump down on her and kick her off.
Lapis is just gonna be like, sees like the bird hiding, looks over at Greta, and then just looks back over at the witch and just goes, okay. She flies. She makes, because the rock can probably fly pretty fucking fast.
Yeah. I think it's like 80 or 90. It's something like ridiculous. So yeah.
So she's gonna have that happen.
Yeah. The Greta's like, wish me luck. Blows Orgoth a kiss and jumps.
Luck's got nothing to do with it. You're a greatly skilled warrior.
And Greta lands on the back of the gummy creature and starts just hacking. And the witch is like, you stole those children from me. It's like, die, witch, die. And just like, I'm just going to roll.
She's so eloquent.
Natural 20 and she just kicks the witch.
Hell yeah, go Greta.
Yeah. And you see the bird come out and then transform into Estrella. And Estrella kind of looks down at the falling witch and is like, oh, I hate her too.
Do I know who that is, Ron?
No, you have not met Estrella.
I'm like, Orgoth immediately like pulls the spear out. He's like, "Oh, what is this? Another interloper?"
Make a make if you're gonna react that way, make a
Because I don't know. It's like someone just like
Yeah,
freaking
Orgoth,
appeared.
Orgoth, it's fine. It's fine. This is the lady who took us here.
Well, okay. Oh, all right. Sorry. Puts the spear back. He's like, you can't just like unpolymorph and surprise a person like that.
I was
It's
the
called a
backup.
dramatic entrance.
I was also going to pop out and lightning bolt that bitch, but no one likes Hulda. She's a very bad witch. She gives witches a bad name.
Also because I'm pretty sure the pterodactyl thing no longer has like somebody controlling it.
No.
Lapis is gonna make her rock go and grab Greta with
Okay.
its talons before
Okay.
she falls or anything.
Okay. And she, do you want the rock to eat it's made of gummies, so
Uh, probably not eat, but probably peck its wings off so it stops flying.
Got it. Okay. And just falls to the ground, and Greta hops onto. That was very satisfying, but she just looks down at her injuries like she's just got acid burns all over.
You know,
And Orgoth kind of like touches his face where he has that scar that he got from God damn, I can't remember any names from the granddaughter of Parker.
Oh,
Elise, not
Eleonora.
Eleonora. I was saying Elise, and I knew it was
Yeah.
wrong. Eleonora, and he reaches up and kind of touches the scar he has from when Eleonora cut his face that
Yeah.
didn't heal. And he's like,
you know, scars are sexy. So like, if those don't, heal up and stuff, that's just shows that you've got the goods.
I do have the goods. She winks at you. Um, Australia says, enough of this flirting. Are you ready to go? Where's Voka?
He's in the bag.
I am
Things
so,
happen.
I am so sorry.
Oh, they're not gone like that. They're just
Oh.
just fell into a couple of pieces, that's all. Nothing unfixable.
That is good. Would hate to. We rescued her sister. Sorry, rescued her sister. I'd hate to have lost her in the process. Zale is like, she's finally kind of gets her senses after this whirlwind of activity and says, what happened to Voka?
She's going to look over at Orgoth. North.
North does a.
So, your brother had a little bit of an accident.
Accident?
Yeah, they're fine. They just need a little bit of time to put themselves together. You know, when people need like that spa day to, or when daddy needs a little bit of a drink, a stiff drink. I don't know if your dad ever did that.
I don't know. A stiff drink? Did it have a stick in it?
Yeah. Look. Sometimes your body needs to recover, needs to rejuvenate itself. It could take like a day, week, a month. It'll depend on Voka and how much time they need, but they'll be back.
And you're gonna take Voka to the doctor?
Yeah, we're gonna take Voka to the doctors.
Okay.
A special doctor.
Can I come?
your parents are already like they think that, you're having this grand time at, was it camp?
It was, I think it was camp. Yeah, yeah. She like it
Yeah,
was a
I don't
big
remember what
lie.
lie
Yeah,
it was. I
yeah. It
don't
was a big
remember what lie.
lie.
Yeah.
The- And I'm pretty sure, after they were sick and then you left, I'm pretty sure they'll miss you. They're missing you right now.
I do
Yep.
miss mom and dad, but it was nice meeting all of my friends I met in the Feywild. Was that what it was called? Can I tell mom and
Uh,
dad about the Feywild?
Orgoth just looks at like Lapis and then looks at this new person and he's like, yeah, can we, what is the rules about?
North leans over and says, "They'll never believe you, kid."
yeah, you could tell them all about it. But like they said, it's a nice little camp.
I'm going to tell them all about my friend Freckles.
You do that, kid. She's gonna look over at Estrella and just goes, so is there a way to take specifically this one to to a different continent on Corel?
The pathway to back to where I know to get to is back to my home in the lock, unfortunately. Perhaps there is someone who can take them once you return back home. Oh, and
Orgoth's
just
gonna lean into Lapis and say, that's the lock. That's in Exandria someplace, right? I mean, that's back
Yeah,
someplace.
that's
Okay.
yeah. We
Yeah.
were there earlier.
Yeah, Orgoth, you remember
Okay.
the lock where you and Voka were looking at that tavern,
Oh.
looking at over the lake, the lock.
I don't think he put that together yet.
Yeah.
Once he sees it, then he'll probably
Yeah.
figure it out. But yeah.
Yeah, we were there. Yeah, let's just go back. We'll figure it out once we get back to Exandria.
Is this one coming? And points at Greta.
I don't know. Hey, we're gonna go on a big trip back to like where do you want to maybe you need a holiday break from your candy town destroying activities.
Estrella says, "It was very interesting."
Estrella or
Sorry,
Greta?
Estrella says, "It was very nice to see you kick that witch off of that creature and watch her fall to her temporary doom. If you need a trip back to the Feywild after you've explored this new world, I can always give you a free ride."
What's Greta saying?
And Greta says, "I'm actually gonna." Orgoth, she looks to you and says, "It would be nice to explore a new world. At some point, the village of Candy will return, and I will have to be here to keep the children from going into it."
Oh, well, yeah, I get that. I mean, if you go away, obviously, and we could hang out and we could show you some of Exandria, which is where we're from. Look, if you leave, everybody returns. I mean, of course, you have to come back at some point. I get that, but it seems like you've earned a vacation, like just some downtime. Go and have a nice meal that isn't candy and stuff.
Would you like to make a persuasion check?
I would love to make a persuasion check. I rolled a 4. I have a +8. It's only a 12.
Okay, that actually was the DC I was thinking of.
Oh,
so because she was kind of like feeling a little guilty leaving something that she says, "Ever since my brother and I were lured into Sweettooth Village against our will. And I vowed to put that place to rights. And then when I discovered that it always came back, always returned in a new form, one way or the other, that I would have to be there to fight the evil. But with your help, that is the most I've ever been able to do to defeat evil there. I will come with you. A vacation, you say?
Oh yeah, like a holiday, just some time to decompress and unwind and relax before your seemingly eternal, relentless battle against the forces of bad candy resumes. Because heroes deserve some me time.
Northen mentions something about a beach episode, and this moves on quickly.
I mean, Lapis has talked a lot about spas that, and like taking time at these places and everything. So,
what is a spa?
So it's a place where people take care of you, they pamper you, they massage your body, they give you facials.
I have not heard of such a thing before, that people will tend after you your wounds.
Oh, wounds, but your body and spirit feel rejuvenated afterwards. North knows the best.
And she nods and says, vacation time it is then.
yes, I mean, oh yeah, that's great. That's great.
And she nods, and Australia says, we're going to have to hold on. I'm not sure. This is a feather token magic item, Lapis.
Yeah, it is.
She says, I'm not sure if it will retain its form during the trip, but she points to a lake that's at the base of a mountain.
We were gonna land because he needs to turn back into her feather.
Yes. She says, there's our portal right there. And we could either dive into the lake, get there quickly, or do a swim.
Let's dive. I don't think this kid, she looks over at Zale, is a very good swimmer, knowing that they lived in nothing but desert this whole life. Her whole life.
I know, like the candy, like flowers, and like all of these trees, and there's these talking foxes. The talking foxes, they're so cute.
Oh, I know, Zale. I know.
And Australia is like right there and points to this kind of really dark blue patch that seems to be kind of swirling in the middle of the lake. And then suddenly the rock dives. You take the rock down in the deep dive, and Zale screams for her life like she's on a roller coaster, holding onto the feathers, and then suddenly pew, into the water in the darkness. And then suddenly you find yourselves coming back up. And you and you're suddenly in a very cool, very cold water. You see Australia's island right there. Greta has gotten a hold of Zale, keep her from she is swimming a little bit. They did take her to go swim a lot at the Life Dome in Ank'Harel, but she swims over to the beach, and Australia comes out and immediately points to where that bonfire area is, and boom, and just a flame immediately pops up. And you pull yourselves out of the water, and you're back at the lock.
This is gonna see her floating feather, or her feather float by, and she's just gonna grab it, put it in her hair, and make her way to the edge of the beach, and just, still dry as a bone as she heads over and sits down.
You're welcome to stay, rest as long as you like here, of course. and I can make it as warm as cool as you like. I have some things I need to take care of. I'll be right back. And she just heads into her hut and disappears. And you just see Orgoth. You see, it's like this little lagoon kind of area. It's a very small island, and you see this large copse of trees in the northwest. And you see she went that direction, and you see a wooden hut beyond it. But on the beach, you see about 15 or 20 scarecrows. They're just kind of like arranged really creepy like, and they all kind of turn and look at you.
Are those he looks at Lapis like, are those with her or
Oh yeah, that's basically her only company at the moment.
oh okay, all right, that's kind of all right, okay, yeah, that's fine, that's fine. And Orga's gonna go over by the fire, warm up a little bit, and he's like, are you okay, Zale? Was that scary? Are you all right?
That was so much fun, but can we get Voka to the doctor? I was missing. I wish I could have done that with Voka.
We're gonna get them to the doctor. It's just we have to get you home first.
Oh, okay. Then you'll take care of Voka?
Yes, we'll take care of Voka.
Okay.
We'll make sure that she's okay. Or he's okay. Sorry. We'll make sure that he's okay.
I'm putting y'all at the so we have a little the main Exandria map. I'm gonna go back to our main layout just so we can talk, because we're kind of RPing right now. But you are currently at
oh yeah, where are we on this giant map?
You're not in Zadash anymore. We never moved the token. You're at all
because we left the ship, right?
Yeah.
And then
you're at Trostenwald.
We have our horsemen. We were here, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
You're in the middle of Trostenwald, right there.
Ah, cool.
You're in the lock that's right there.
The lock.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. What would you like to do? There are the hut has several like chairs and comfortable reclining the beach type chairs around. You see North go over and use a sending stone. They have a private conversation.
Orgoth will warm up and kind of like get Zale. He's concerned about the kiddo now.
Yeah.
Over there. Because that, he can sense the trauma might start happening now that
the excitement's wearing off. Yeah.
The excitement's wearing off.
Yeah.
Like, so yeah, we're gonna rest a little bit, and then I guess the nice lady brought us here is going to get us back, so we can then get you back to your parents.
Oh, okay. And she sits down in the chair and looks at you. I'm hungry.
Okay.
Estrella should have some food.
Oh, that's good. That's better. I have rations. That probably isn't. You won't like those.
Yeah, she can control like the weather here and the seasons, so odds are she'll probably have some like fruits that are in season during the summer, even though she looks around. Is it like springtime here?
It is. She makes it so it's like a nice spring weather right now. You know that when you left, it was getting around the 11th month of the year, so it was starting to get chilly, really kind of chilly.
And Ron, did we determine whether we know about the whole eating in the Feywild things? We didn't. I think we talked about it earlier, and it was like rumored, and
you were able to leave the Feywild. I mean,
right,
make an Arcana
because we didn't. Yeah. I think we talked about it while we were there.
Yeah,
whether eating was okay, and it was like, well, no one was positive, but we'd all heard stories, and so discretion was the better part of we didn't do it, I think.
Yeah.
Or,
No, nobody. No, I
but
don't remember anybody eating anything really.
no,
So
yeah,
not even the candy,
um,
as tempting as it
nope,
was. So
no. In fact, I gave rations to those kids so they wouldn't eat more candy to
yeah,
get them out
yeah.
of there. So Russ gonna he's like, oh, that's good. And he's gonna turn to Greta and say, so, can you can eat here? Like we've heard stories that we're not supposed to eat there, but do you have the same stories about eating
I know
here?
that I've never been outside of Eldraine. In fact, I've never been very far from what was the name of that village? Edgewall. I've never been very far from Edgewall, ever.
Okay, well maybe the I keep saying what's her name, Lapis? What's the lady's name that
The
flies
Estrella,
here?
witch?
the witch.
Estrella?
Yeah. Oh yeah, Estrella. Okay, yeah. Sorry, I didn't. Um, maybe Estrella. She seems to know a lot about magic, and she got us to and back from the Feywild. So maybe
We should be
Estrella
fine
could
because
tell us.
no, we would be fine. We didn't eat anything that was offered to us. That's the
Hmm.
thing, Orgoth. It needs to be
Right.
offered to you by a
Right.
fae.
Well, but I mean, if I don't want Greta to have to. Like, I don't know if it's a two-way thing, right?
Well,
Like
but
we
also
can't
Greta
eat,
is from the Feywild.
but she's here now, and she's going to get hungry here, and I want to make sure if she eats here, that doesn't cause a problem when she goes
It would
back.
it wouldn't cause a problem, Orgoth.
North
That's
come
only a fae thing.
North comes up. He's like, I'm from the Feywild. Offer me something.
Um, do you want some fish?
You have any?
Because I remember you like fish. I mean, I could get some probably. I could go. I've got
Well, get to it. And she goes back to her. She goes back. He goes back to his private conversation.
damn it, Ron, that is so spot on. North, holy crap.
uh, okay, so I don't think it's going to be a problem. He's not going to go get fish, but he's like, okay, I got it. I got it. Okay, thanks, North. Thanks. Okay. Yeah, I didn't want to have invited you on a holiday where you can't eat. I mean, eating is a big part of holidays. You get to try all kinds of like stuff you've never had before. So,
uh,
And knowing how the scarecrows have worked prior,
yes.
she would possibly like figure out that telling or Zale speaking aloud like I'm hungry, maybe a scarecrow would have like went to grab her something to
Of
eat.
course. Yeah. The scarecrow kind of comes over and goes into the house, comes back with a selection of breads and cheeses and fruits and nibbles.
Gives her a
Yeah.
little peanut butter sandwich.
Yeah. It's cut into triangles. And says, "Thank you. What's your name?" And he just kind of the scarecrow just kind of rustles and doesn't say anything. So you have it is actually it's the roll. See what time of day it is. It is about mid morning. Um, and I know that you all need a long rest. So what would you like to do?
I think uh knowing the kid is eating Orgoth will probably be around, especially with Greta, since Greta's so protective of the kid.
Mm-hmm.
She is going to probably head over to North
Okay.
and just goes, I don't think that we won't need the airship anytime soon. Could always take it back to Oncarel.
I would trust. I don't have the sheet of paper with all the names of the sailors on them.
Yeah.
It's buried in my desk right now. Um, I would trust them to bring her back safe, as long as a certain somebody didn't hitch a ride back. But they're more interested in following you than they are following the ship.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, Could always, if you want extra protection too, could always see if Greta wants to take her home, since she seems to be really into protecting the kids.
And it wouldn't be that long of a journey.
How long did it take us?
I think it only took you maybe about 3 weeks, really, to get to Sadash total. It was all the stopping you did.
Yeah. Yeah, we can do that and make sure Orgoth has a little bit of time with his crush, I guess. Yeah.
North says, should we message the ship and see if they can meet us somewhere? Or should we actually take a trip down to... Where is the airship? Where did you leave the airship? It is...
Port Denali, I think.
Port Denali.
Yeah, Port Denali.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It
We
might be...
left it there because we couldn't go further over the Sirius Mountains.
Right, yes.
Sirius Mountains.
And there's not really any... the closer you got to Nicodranus, it became more Empire territory, kind of closer. Yeah, it was dangerous to go that direction, so...
I mean, once we get out of here in this marsh, we could have Greta head on over to Port Denali, or we could see if Estrella can at least attempt a bit of a teleportation, get closer to the destination.
I think that's a good idea. You see Greta kind of, who's talking with Zale. And Greta looks over and says, I have definitely guided children, lost children through the woods. This would be easy, comparatively. You say you have a ship?
Airship, yes.
Oh, it flies. Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought they were somewhere else talking, and like I couldn't hear this whole conversation.
This island is so small. I mean,
sorry.
Here, let me take you.
I would have had them off to the side, but we're not whispering.
Yeah.
Right. I'm gonna assume Orgoth was off in the forest.
Yeah.
Taking care of seeing a man about a horse.
Yeah.
And then he's so he's wandering. He's coming back now. Because he would definitely been saying stuff. So yeah, he comes back and he's like, so did I guess I'll go see if Estrella's got some food. Is everybody still hungry? So he hasn't been there for the knowing that Greta's gonna go on a trip.
Got it. Okay.
Okay.
Greta does, as Orgoth leaves, Greta does say to North, and Laphus says, he's really cute. He's young, but he's really cute.
Gonna look over at North and then looks back over at Greta.
What is it?
Oh, nothing. He's very young, very stupid when it comes to matters of the heart at the moment.
Yeah. And Greta is in 40s. She's young, like late 30s, early 40s. She's a little bit older, than Orgoth. Not that matters, but she says, I hope that I can spend some time with Orgoth, get to know him better too.
We, as much as I'm sure Orgoth would enjoy your company, we all kind of have our things that we need to do that are important.
Of course.
But he's
and
a young lad, and he's
and she is and Zale is young. She needs protection.
Exactly. So that's why we need you to take care of Zale, heading back to Oncarel, which is about a 3.5 weeks journey. And that's not including getting to the airship. That's the journey from airship over.
Of course, of course. I just have to v- take the time that we have, I have with Orgoth right now, and perhaps later.
I mean, odds are, if as long as everybody lives through our ordeals, then of course you guys can be pen pals, just like I'm sure Zale would with her friend.
I need to ask your witch friend. There were so many witches in the Feywild. Why does the Feywild have so many witches? Well, there's good witches and there's evil. And she just Estrella takes her off and like explains Feywild stuff to her.
And I think Orgoth now is returning, like following Estrella back, and he's got food. He's got like a big, like basket or platter of food
Mm-hmm.
that she's provided. And he's like, okay, yeah, look, we can have some of this, and there's some fruits, and Estrella had some fish north, so I can cook you up a fish if you want.
And North nods and says, um, Greta. Eventually, Greta comes back and was like starving and eats most of the food, a lot of food. She eats a lot of food, and um, you enjoy the rest of your time on the island, and you have completed a long rest. Yay! I popped up the Roll20, the map of the Witch's Island. This was like kind of combat after the middle of that combat, but that's what it looks like. That's how big the island is. So, I'll do a little like quick battle layout where they can see it.
Long rest. Yeah,
Yeah.
baby.
Um. Anyway, it is probably, let's see, it was like mid morning. It's You complete the long rest. It's evening time. The sun's beginning to set. Um, Lapis, as the sun, two things you notice. As the sun is like really bright in the sky, you look to the west and you can kind of see the smoke chimneys coming from Trostenwald off in the distance. And halfway between the city and their island, you see a sandbar that's kind of in the middle of the lake, and you see the boat, the rowboat, with a bite taken out of the side of it, and it's just kind of like beached onto the sandbar in the middle of the lake.
Oh no, what a loss.
um, and another thing, to the east, there are the Ashkeeper Mountains, and before you saw there was like like a kind of a green mist fog starting to cover them. That green mist has gotten much thicker, almost like sometimes you can't even see the mountains through the mist. It's like become
Dang.
like a sickly green color.
Oh, hope somebody fixes that at some point. Plenty of adventures all around the world.
Mm-hmm. And the evening is yours. What would you like to do? The sun is setting.
Orgoth's gonna put his best moves on Greta
Okay.
because he likes her an awful lot. It's I look, I know everybody else, like it's been a couple of years since Orgoth is like in on a date. He's actually had time to work through his emotions over
Okay.
question,
True. Yes. Yes. True.
right?
True.
And he doesn't know, he still doesn't remember what happened, but he knows he's been gone for long enough to not have those feelings for question anymore.
Right.
And he's enamored.
Um, Greta like tells you a lot about how her adventures, and tells you a lot the memories that she has of her brother who was killed by the witch, and by Holda. The witch's name was Holda, who killed and ate her brother, like threw him in an oven. And this is
What?
like the fury that she has. Like she gets angry talking about it, And
Right.
but she tells you about her, like a little bit about herself and about her history and how she grew up, like basically living off the land and becoming strong and fighting anything that came her way. Um, and that's how she learned and how she became protective of the land.
And Orgoth's going to listen like very intently and be very present, and will share some of how, he grew up without a father, and he also became strong through fighting, but through this
Yeah,
clan, that he's a part of, and that he's, uh, you know, can't imagine how much that has impacted Greta,
right.
like having that happen from what she's saying in front of her to her brother.
Yeah,
But he understands that hole that's
she
there when
she
there's someone
baked
that's
him
not present.
into a pie. It's like,
Yeah. It's. I understand why you've got to keep stopping her, and there's got to be some way to stop her forever.
I wish I knew how to stop it, but
You know,
eventually it always comes back.
we I mean, I don't know anything about the Feywild and how magic works there, and I don't really know very much about how magic works, but there's some really powerful uh, users of magic that, I mean, Lapis is definitely one of them, but other ones we have met and know. And I mean, maybe I can help figure out how you would make Holga go away forever. And then all the other children would be safe, and you could stop because the threat would be gone.
I so enjoy fighting, but to be able to stop. This is what this vacation. She says the word like it's very unfamiliar to her. Um, this vacation, it will give me something else, another reason to finish the fight, to finish this battle. And perhaps, you know, meeting friends like you is another reason.
Yeah, I mean, friends are really important. Like having people we connect to, uh, I think is a very important thing. So I am very glad, not of why we met, but that we have met. And yeah, vacation, like having, that time between fights, just like when you are in a fight and you need to rest, right? It's just a really long rest, right? And there's like so many places I could take you and show you around here. Like we started learning some of the places around here, and Exandria is like really beautiful. Um, and
Is there evil to
and
be
it
fought here?
so much evil, like tons and tons of evil, like piles of evil to fight. And we actually have done a lot of that, and we are going to do a lot more of that. If you want it to be like a working holiday, you could do that too. If you want to come fight some evil with us, that could be super fun. Um,
Well,
I
over
I
the
did
next
like fighting next
one,
to you. That was really good.
I think we should
Looked
do
really
more. I
good
think we
fighting.
should definitely do more of that, she says. And she also says, once I've completed this mission of returning Voka's sister to her family,
The what?
I've been asked to return Voka's sister to this place called Onkarel. Apparently,
Uh,
some you all know some have flying ship.
yeah, we've got an airship.
Um,
And he looks sidelong over at North and Lapis. Is like,
So somebody asked you to take Zale back to Uncarel?
Well, apparently you all have missions that you have to accomplish. Like for me, the mission never ends.
Right, right. No,
If
I
it
I
must be
get
for you too, so right?
Joe, yes, and vacation. Um, when did they tell you you had to go?
While you were fixing some food early last
Okay,
night.
but when did? Oh, right. Okay, when did they say you should leave?
Um, they didn't
Like in
really
a couple
say.
weeks or something, or like?
I'm going to spend some time getting to know you. I did tell them that, but I believe that they had missions that your mission, whatever it is important, and my mission is important with
Yeah.
Zale.
Orgoth goes through this moment of being incredibly torn over the fact that he's made a vow to his friends. He's not their friends, but his friends, to go with them and help them and be there for them
Mm-hmm.
and do those things because they were there for him. And
Um,
he's he's like, yeah, there's yeah, there's things there's stuff that we have to do. Yeah.
and there's also stuff that we need to do. And she takes your hand.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Yes. He's just like,
And fade to whatever happens. So,
yes.
if you want to roll a charisma check for me.
Sweet.
Roll a performance, then a
Yeah,
Want performance
constitution.
check? Performance check.
Yeah.
Yeah.
First edition tried to
You
add
could have had better.
I rolled a 19 for my performance check. Thank you very much.
First
I'm
edition.
+8, baby. I'm a bard. Don't forget. I got some bard levels. And a gladiatorial arena combatant. I got moves.
um, First edition D&D, I think it was on the first edition in Unearthed Arcana, they tried to add a seventh stat called comeliness, which is like your physical looks. Yeah. And it was like, ooh. Like, it's so that like people who played back then could like roll on your comeliness. Okay, yeah, you get together. So anyway, that disappeared very quickly. But you two have a lovely evening together, whatever happens.
Yay.
And do you spend the rest of the evening just kind of like waiting and gonna leave in the morning?
I think so.
Okay. How are you going to leave the island?
Rock.
Okay. How many charges does that have? Charges left?
It does have charges, but it's lowering. They don't go up. They only go down.
Yeah. Okay. Just check.
And I believe I started with like
It was a lot. It was like double
it
digit.
started. Yeah,
Yeah.
it started with 17.
Yeah.
I'm down to 12.
Okay. So you
Are we all flying back on the
you're all
rock?
flying back.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So Greta's plan with North's help is that Greta has a letter to give to the people on the ship, and also North is going to contact them through the Ascending Stone. I think. Do you have a way to talk? Do you all have a way to talk to the ship?
We must.
I think you do. I remember that. So I think North.
Yeah, I think North has Ascending Stone with the first mate.
Yeah. So I can't remember his name. God. Okay.
I don't either.
Yeah,
It's in my
I've got it on a
notes.
piece of paper, but I think my little notebook is like way off behind my monitor right now because I haven't needed it in a while. The going to travel, and Zale's like, do you think if you're gonna walk alone, do you think anybody's gonna bother you? I mean, I'll be with you, but it's like Greta's like, nothing will bother me. You will be safe while we travel. And Zale's like, kind of smiles. Um, Estrella comes out. She barely shows up like through the entire the last 16 hours. Um, just to check on you all, see how you're doing, give you food, make sure the food is refreshed magically, and comes back to see you away.
Chief Banlin Gunnery.
That's it, Chief Gunnery. Yeah, yeah, that's it. Chief Gunnery, and Greta has all that information, and is going to get tell Gunnery about Greta and everything. Um, you look over at her axe, and her axe used to have like this pink stripe, like where it was like candy,
Mm-hmm.
and the bright pink stripe is kind of like dulled a little bit in this other world. It's not quite pink. It looks almost like the color of old blood. And Estrella comes out and says, "Well, again, thank you for everything you've done, and I'm glad I was able to help you with everything you needed done. I'm sorry for poor Voka. Hopefully, you'll be able to help him."
Orgoth puts his hands over Zale's ears. Yo, no, it's fine. Everything's gonna be fine. It's all gonna be fine.
Yeah, this is like private. This is like checking
Oh,
with
okay. All right.
Um, hopefully, we'll have no other mishaps a year from now when my friend comes to visit me. So anyway, get off my island.
Goodbye, Estrella.
Goodbye.
She's
And the
I
going
scarecrow.
feel
to.
like there's a story you have to tell me later, Lapis. Like I don't know
Oh,
what just happened here, but yeah. Anyway, you can tell me later over when I'm drinking and you're not or something.
yeah, sure. We can do that.
The scarecrows all wave goodbye. The one scarecrow that Zale interacted with, comes over and pulls out like a little bit of his straw and gives it to, and like ties it into Zale's hair.
Aw. All right. Let's get out of here. Let's get you home.
Okay, poof, and you are on the rock heading to the west. Let's go to that map. Let me and
Is it a long trip or is it like
well, on rock it's going to be pretty fast.
okay?
Like
And
Cool.
the
Cool,
rock
cool,
can
cool.
go 144 miles a day.
yeah, it's pretty, and you don't have to stick to the roads either.
Nope.
So let's look at that ruler. Broadcast to others. Linger. Okay. So here's where the lock is. Um, wow, that kind of jumped up to that. I don't need to do that. No snapping. Okay. From here, it is 181 miles to Zadash. How long did you say it was a day?
144.
Okay. So you can make it to like just flying, like you can stop maybe halfway, rest, and then. Well, does the feather token, like after so many hours, does it transform back, or does it
It transforms back into a feather.
Got it. Okay. So you'd have to land anyway at the end of the
Mm.
144. And then um so you make it about one day into the journey. Um and you see a little bit of snow to the Sirios Mountains to the west. You see snow beginning to form on the tall peaks and kind of reached pretty far down. Lapis, as you're flying, like you see in like the cloudy clouds over the Sirios Mountains, you see more thunder, more lightning.
Gonna have to deal with that soon.
And here, let me zoom in on this for the battle map. Okay, and uh, are you going to take Greta Are you gonna like let Greta off like at Allfield or like outside of Trossenwald?
Yeah, we would have let her off of Chostenfold so
Okay.
she and Zeo can make
Okay.
their way back.
Um, Greta gives Orgoth a big giant kiss in front of you both, and then
Yeah. Orgoth's like, okay, so he realizes he has nothing he can give her to stay in contact with her. He doesn't have a sending stone extra or anything. He's like, so you're gonna be on the boat. The first mate on the boat is called Gunnery, and he has a sending stone that
yes.
connects to North. And so uh uh let me know how things go.
Okay.
And when you are done, then hopefully then I can see you again before you have to go back. Because I really wanted to spend like a lot of time with you, but I understand that you have a duty.
North goes. He said duty.
Shut up, North.
And you have a mission as well. We'll I will find you, and you will not be too far out of my thoughts. Fight well, Orgoth Skullcrusher.
Same. Fight well, Greta. Bill can't remember her last name. Greta.
It's just Greta, I think.
Yeah, it's just you just said
But
Greta.
Scourge of Sweettooth, right?
Sweettooth. Yep, Scourge of Sweettooth. Yep.
Fight well, Greta, Scourge of Sweettooth. I am sure that you will have a fun trip together. He looks down and tries to, like, he says it to Zale.
Zale waves and says, um, t- okay, I'll see you soon. Come and visit me in Ank'Harel. I'll miss you all.
We will. Yeah, well, soon we'll come back after Voka sees the doctor.
Lapis,
Everything's gonna be great. Okay,
Lapis,
bye.
Lapis.
Yeah,
Zale's going in for the hug. What do you do?
just gonna kind of back up a little bit more, and then she's going to do like the thing where she just puts her hand on the kid's head and like forces like the kid to not get close enough.
Okay. And she's like, I'll miss you too, Lapis. And
Sure, kid.
her and Greta start walking off. I'm gonna skip a little bit. You get to Zadash. You get back to the twin sisters, and as you get to the doors, you hear this like laughing, like oh, that's so good. You hear another challenge. I want to be the challenger. And you hear as you approach the doors, I'll take on all comers. And you open the door and you see
Maggie?
a Maggie putting her elbow up on a table and this fighter coming up and like slapping together, and she just immediately goes thump, like beats him so fast, then looks at the door. Skullcrusher, it is good to see you. And that's
It
what we're
is
gonna
good to see you, Keen Eyes.
He's like
and
super
you look,
excited.
and you look behind at the bar, you see all the Keen Eyes.
Yeah.
And we are gonna hold there for the week. We will not be here.
Amazing.
We won't be here next week. I've got rehearsal at Dollywood, but we'll be here the following week as well. So,
Yes.
so it'll be like in 2 weeks we'll be back. Great game, everybody. Pulled it together. Got out of the Feywild.
Whoop, whoop.
Anything we need to talk about before we do wrap up?
My voice hurts.
Yeah, you did a lot of talking. You should rest it now. Well, let's go ahead and do a wrap up.
Hey everybody, this is Bill. You can find me on the socials at Bill Freakin' Roper. You that have joined us here today for our merry adventures. Thank you so much for being a part of a huge reason that we get together and do this as close to every week as we can. It is our pleasure and delight to be playing this for all of you to consume like dangerous candy. out there, however you, whether you're with us live when we stream on Twitch, whether you're checking out the podcasts on your streaming platform of choice. And I would also encourage you to join us on our Discord,
As long as you're
where
not a
we
bot.
talk about so many things, so many things. And I will say an extra pitch for coming and hanging out on the Discord with us. There are incredibly talented artists in our community that just for funsies put up some of just the coolest stuff about like their characters and just like campaigns they're in or like fandom stuff. And it is, I don't know, it's like just the coolest, most creative space.
We would love
If
to
you
hear
like
about your
that,
campaign. Like, come in. We love to hear people
hell
being
yeah.
excited about the games they're in.
Tell us about your character.
Yeah.
We're there for you. So thanks for being a part of it and come hang out some more and don't be a bot.
But I am human. Look, I make all of the art. Commission me. Ugh. Hey, everybody. Jaiden playing Laphus. I'm a little bit out of it. My throat's starting to hurt, so I'll just shut up now.
And my name is Ron Murphy. You can find me on the socials at Ron88Keys. Please follow us on Blue Sky, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, all the places at Separate Studios. Please give us a follow on our Twitch channel. Thank you to Plane Shifted for all this amazing MTG 5e conversions. It was a lot of fun, and these maps, go check them out because they have a lot of their stuff. It's because it's MTG made. They can't like sell it. I mean, like they have a Patreon, but like they all this stuff is like free to use. So please go check them out. They're amazing. Few and Far Between is a production of Separate Studios. Please check out other shows like Severed Sons and other side quests on Twitch. We just got to episode 100. That's coming out next week, and the Donar origin story comes out Monday. So
Yes.
we're excited for all of that stuff happening. Links are in our bio and our show notes. May your problems be few and far between. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.